There we go. What's up, people? What's going on? I know it's late, super late for me to be doing this, but the leak, well, the official drop just happened for the Last of Us remake. Sony and Naughty Dog dropped it on us, and so I'm going to do a quick little reaction to it. Nothing over the top. I'm not going to be super crazy with this. I just want to get this out the way, so that way we can talk about this later tomorrow on RGT if we need to in more depth, but I do want to see what the fuss is about. I do want to see if that leak was true. All right. And we're going to see what's up. We definitely going to see what's up. So don't worry. This is not going to be super long of any sort or anything of that nature. We're just going to be straightforward. All right. So let's go ahead and move over to the PlayStation blog. And besides, I know you guys wanted me to do a follow up super quick. So here we go. Let's move this over. Make sure my volume's on so you can hear the game when we get to it. Okay. Should be able to see it. Yes, sir. We do see it. Let's make this bigger for everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you. So, this is for the PlayStation blog. How Naughty Dog, etc., made the game. And here's the official video. It says The Last of Us Part 1 on the PS5 will feature a host of gameplay and presentation enhancements that will bring the game closer to its original vision. According to co-president Neil Druckmann, you can learn more in the video, in the new video from developer Naughty Dog that dives into the game's new updates or mini updates and enhancements with creative director Sean and game director Matthew Gallen. Okay, here it is. Y'all ready? Oh, it's more to this. While The Last of Us Part 1 can render native 4K at targeted 30 FPS or dynamic 4K at targeted 60 and feature PS5 mainstays like DualSense wireless controller haptic feedback, effects, and 3D audio, it's clear that there is a lot more going on here than a simple resolution and frame rate bump. It's a complete overhaul. Okay. Y'all saw this live. Y'all saw it live. I read it live. Loquito. What's up, mama? Shout out to Loquito. He doesn't seem impressed. Hey, listen. Y'all know me. I'm going to keep it a buck. If I'm impressed, I'm impressed. If I'm not, we'll get into that. Oh, God. I got to share my age. Okay. Sure thing. Whoops. Oh, God. There you go. Yes, I'm old. I'm an old geek. We're going to see the reaction from the community, too. So this is the YouTube feed. Should take me directly to it. So, all right. Y'all ready? 3, 2, hold on. There we go. Because we're in 4K over here. You feel me? All right. 3, 2, 1, boom. Let's get it. PlayStation Studios. Let's get it.
I'm coming.
More than 2 years ago, when we were finishing Last of Us Part 2, and we were working on those flashbacks within that scene for the first game, we got excited with the idea of like, oh man, what if we made The Last of Us Part 1 to look as good, if not better, than what we have done with Last of Us Part 2, which we really pushed the boundaries of like what we could do from gameplay and a graphical standpoint, and felt like if we do that, we could actually come even closer to our original vision of what the first game would have been had we not been constrained by technology.
The original creative vision of The Last of Us, I think in a lot of ways was larger than what the PlayStation 3 was capable of.
The tech of the PS5, it's like an open box of tools and goodies that we can play from and draw from. The 4K, HDR, improved haptics, 60 frames, help us to reimagine The Last of Us.
Okay.
It gave us opportunities to rebuild our characters at the highest fidelity. Not only are the characters more detailed, I mean down to the irises and the pupil depth. You know, you fall into the eyes of the characters. Aside from that, the facial animation is just way more believable. Like all the nuances, all the little subtle reactions, glances, glares, right? Like you get all of it almost closer to sort of the original performances.
So no matter what, you stick to me like glue. Like glue. Like glue. Got it. Good. Good.
We are able now to not only just have the highest fidelity characters in the cutscene, but also in gameplay. It's the same character, so now we can do these seamless transitions in and out. Every part of the game has benefited from seamless transitions and emotional scripting.
Pretty good, huh?
Our stories happen in gameplay, on a stick.
She knew my mom.
All this stuff is designed to keep you constantly in this world.
Riley, come here. No, you got this. Go.
One of the things that the PlayStation 5 is really enabling is that we're able to have a density of physics objects in a scene that we could never do before. Like, this has always been the dream, is to have this number of bumpables, chippables, breakables, destructible objects in a scene. It just makes the world feel rich, makes it feel lived in.
See, that looks cool.
Materials kind of have the properties that you'd expect. The turret truck in Pittsburgh, when it's firing at you and it's just ripping apart the concrete and sending objects flying left and right.
Seeing things break, like there's fear, there's a real fear that it invokes.
And it's giving us a much more dynamic range of gameplay to play with.
Surround him!
Our AI tech has just increased incredibly. What we were building the basis off of was The Last of Us Part 2's AI. And it has sophisticated systems for things like the fundamental knowledge model of how these NPCs perceive and understand what the player is much more sophisticated.
Now how the enemies are communicating with each other, how they're chasing you, how they're flanking you, how intense that fight feels. It's so much more rewarding coming out of it from the other side.
Get out!
One of the other big AI improvements is the buddies. The buddies technology that we developed for The Last of Us Part 2 has this very sophisticated understanding of like, okay, this is where the enemies can see their exposure. We not only have exposure, we have future exposure. So buddies can know, okay, that enemy is walking forward and they're about to round this corner. So in 3 seconds, that corner is going to be exposed. So I'd better move now to avoid this enemy seeing me. This really lets the buddies make very complex decisions and maintain that feeling of stealth much more believably.
That's better. I'm glad they fixed it.
Another big enhancement to the gameplay is that we have this technology called motion matching. Motion matching is this technology that's basically using logic that tries to match the desired movement to a bucket of hundreds of animations. A mocapped actor has gone in and run this whole gauntlet of movements to get a really full set of all the different ways a person can move. And then it's basically every frame trying to find the best matching animation that fits the path of where the character is going to go. And this motion model just gives this really seamless sense of transition. The player's movement is just a lot cleaner. It's this really smooth, organic movement through the space.
First, we just had to build that core experience. And then beyond that, we wanted to add several features that fans have been asking for. For example, we now have a permadeath mode. Along that, we've added a brand new speedrun mode, so players can time themselves. There's a whole community of gamers that just want to see how fast they can play through this game. Beyond that, we added a bunch more of unlockables. So there's all these different outfits for Ellie and Joel that people can unlock. A model viewer mode, so people can really appreciate the details. We added award-winning accessibility features.
Every single accessibility option that we offer, that's a barrier removed for someone.
As she surveys the apartment, her eyes wander to Joel. She steps past the couch. He wears the wristwatch Sarah gifted him, which now has a cracked face.
To my knowledge, this is the first PlayStation game that has audio description built into the game, built into the cinematics.
Now it's nighttime. Joel stirs in his sleep.
And that's really the way we've tried to push the frontier of accessibility on this game.
Where's the gameplay, please?
So much of the identity of The Last of Us is the world.
Like, I'm liking
We
these,
revamped completely the art direction. You know, everything from these expansive vistas
that looks good.
Not only are they beautiful, but you feel the environments. You feel the environments in a much more visceral way. The rooftops overlooking the Capitol building, for example, like just the breath of fresh air when you go up there and you just you feel that sort of release in tension. And then to juxtapose that down in the tunnels in Wilds, and you get that dank, flooded tunnel feel, that humidity, you can actually feel it. All these environments are just completely reimagined.
Now we got our engine on the PS5, those haptics, the 3D audio, the fast loading. It really creates a much more immersive, and because of that, much more emotional experience.
One of the things I absolutely love with the 3D audio in The Last of Us Part 1 is being able to hear an enemy before they sneak up on you. And trying to do a stalker fight with the 3D audio is just so much fun. You're hearing them skitter around in a different room, and you're hearing them trying to get it behind you. Having that two-part reaction of like hearing, turning, seeing, reacting, it just really heightens that sense of just being grounded. You are in this character, you are in this world. Now, with the PlayStation 5, the amount of control that developers have over the DualSense, it's really, really cool.
So
all the guns in the game have a variable amount of resistance on the triggers when you aim them. The way it works with the bow is that at the very beginning, when they're starting to draw the bow, there's a little bit of resistance. And then as the bow gets tauter and tauter, the amount of resistance is increasing. And then when you release the bow, you're also getting that resistance going out of the trigger. When you are aiming and firing the shotgun, you're going to get a haptic vibration on the shot. And then what I think is one of the ways that the DualSense really advances things is you're going to get a haptic vibration on the pump of the shotgun. And what's much more sophisticated about that on the DualSense is that in effect has a little like speaker in it. And it's playing an audio file that comes through in the vibrations. And those two beats is what you're going to feel on the controller.
Looks like a good spot.
This also ties in to the new workbench animations. So if you're seeing Joel taking apart a gun or screwing something in or putting a new stock on a gun, that moment where he's like jamming that on, you're going to get that haptic feedback on that. We have, haptics all across the board, for all the moments you kind of expect, for clambering, jumping, landing, meleeing, getting meleeed, like all those kind of high intensity moments we have represented in the haptics. What I personally absolutely adore is the way we can enhance the really quiet, subtle moments of gameplay. So it's like when Joel goes in to pet the giraffe, getting that little light touch on the haptics as he's petting the giraffe. To me, that's the essence of The Last of Us. It's the high tension moments, it's the low tension moments, it's all of it feeling grounded. You're feeling immersed in this world. It's all about bringing you along with that story in as many ways as we can. And that's what the new technology on the PlayStation 5 is allowing.
Was that everything you hoped for?
Jury's still out.
There's something special about that core experience of playing as Joel and Ellie on this journey. Then to take that experience and really honor it and keep the authenticity of it, but elevate it in every way possible, whether it's pipeline, whether it's art direction, whether it's a technology, everything that allows us to make that experience better. Not different, extremely better. That's why, to me, this is the definitive way to play The Last of Us.
Okay, that's the official reveal of this. You know what? I'm curious. Hold on. Let me click this. YouTube. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm not the only one who's feeling a certain way right now. Looking at the light to dislike ratio. Okay, let's go back to this. So, the official reveal. They finally did this after all the leaks. Go ahead and hit that like button. What do I have to say about this? Well, first of all, the build that we've been seeing going around, guys, that's pretty much it. That's the build. Remember how we saying dude said that it was the latest build, and a lot of people were like, oh, it can't. Well, it might change for the game, in the midst of it. No, that's it. The game is coming out in September. There's no way you're going to get a change from that build, a crazy change from that build going into it. So that right there is true. Now, the improvements. We did see some improvements, like for explosions. That look good. You know, you can see like stuff blow up around the environment. That's a cool addition. I like that. Okay. AI did look a little better. So I'm guessing let's give it a little. I'll give them a little slack with the AI because I figured the AI did not change what we saw in the build that was leaked with, like, for example, when they were at Billstown. I know you guys seen on YouTube, Twitter. It's all over Twitter. The dude was in Billstown, and they were at the school. And remember how, like, Bill was running back and forth and the clickers weren't reacting to it? That pretty much looked the same. You know what I mean? They didn't change anything there, but they actually did look a little better here. They actually programmed them better here. So I'm guessing that's going to get even better when you play it on the higher difficulty. So we'll see what's up there, but that looks fine. So I'll give them a pass on the AI. It looks a little better. That's it. That's really it. I didn't see nothing else here that was like, okay, what to expect, you know? Aside from the slab of paint, definitely the new slab of paint looks good in a lot of shots, right? Other shots, I'm like, I mean, I don't really care as much, but it looks good, right? Looks good in a lot of shots here. But here's my thing. You know what? On some real stuff right now, it would have been better if we had factions. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I still feel like we should have had factions at this point. We definitely needed factions, y'all. $70 for this. And I want you to take into account what's dropping this year. Like I want y'all to really take account of what's dropping this year. We got, what's the name for December? Callisto Protocol for December. We got, what else dropping this year? We have Schroeders just dropped out. You got other titles that you can probably go or save your money towards. I mean, is it really worth $70? You know, it's hard for me to say that with a straight face. I can't say it's worth $70. I can't. I really cannot. Looks good in certain cases. Ragnarok, that's the other one that drops in November. Bruh, I don't know, man. This ain't it. This ain't it for me. This ain't it. It's definitely not it. It looks good. It looks better than the builds we're showing. Definitely looks better. But that's it. Everything else is shot for shot the same as the build. The way he moves, the way the guns react, everything is the same thing. It's shot for shot. There's no change. They didn't do anything else. There's no dodge mechanic. There's no pro mechanics. Nothing. And I'm already seeing people saying, oh, that's on us that we interpret that when they said, you know, they did, that the game was going to have modernized mechanics in the gameplay. Hey, man. I'm sorry, bro. I can't really go and jump out my seat over this. I can't. Anyway, if you guys are in on this, if you guys want to buy it, go ahead and get it. It's up to you at this point. I'm not here to tell you not to buy something. But I'm not feeling it. They did add a little bit of difference with like the shotgun. Like the shotgun acts a little different gunplay wise in this and the sniper rifle. So there's a little bit of a kickback. That's really it. You don't have anything else different here. Remake the Nathan Drake collection. It needs remaster. Amen. We'll buy it day one, but it's other games that is. But yeah, looks good though. But that's about it. I don't see anything else here that's screaming day one. Envy Dub with the 2. He says, I miss old Naughty Dog. Hey, don't we all, man? Don't we all? Lobo with the 2. Naughty Dog's officially D tier, Insomniac S tier. You don't even play Insomniac games. Stop. And don't even talk to me about Insomniac because you were supposed to gift me a certain game. You never did it. So I don't want to hear nothing about Insomniac from you, sir. Ever. Never. This remake is a win for the PC players. Pretty much. I mean, you guys are getting a pretty looking game. And this pretty much, again, this might pretty much go into the fact that Factions is probably going to be free to play when we get into Factions next year. Because if they charge you for Factions, ooh, that's another can of worms. So we'll see what's up with Factions when we get there. But right now, for me, again, the team did good on the visual front for sure. But I'm not seeing a lot here that says it for me personally this is worth the buy. It does look great in certain shots, especially that scene where they're on the horses, right? And they're coming like from like finding Ellie at that house. You know, she runs away. That was cool. That looks really, really good. So there are some shots in here that look really, really good. And there are others where just like, I don't really care. Like right here, this is a stalker fight. I was expecting more. Yo, on some real talk. Okay. So y'all remember how crazy, let me go back for a second. Cause y'all know I'm not capping when I say this. Do y'all remember when y'all first ran into the stalkers in Last of Us 2? Remember how like they're in that office, right? It's all abandoned and whatnot, right? And the office, they're like creeping around the corner doing this, like behind the stuff. Bro, imagine that AI for the stalkers in this. I'm just saying, bro, that would have been a much even crazier thing for this. But this is the same AI, a little quicker. That's it. I don't know. Maybe my expectations are too high, but at the same time, they're asking for more money. When you ask for more money, we demand better. That's true. That's true. That's true. Eastern, that's true. No, I don't think it's $70 for PC. It's probably gonna be $50 for PC. I don't think they're gonna charge you $70 for PC. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, man. But anyway, that's the official reveal. I wanted to do this because I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I didn't want people to go, hey, Big Cloud, they finally dropped it. So here it is. So here's a quick little late stream. Hey, shout out to everybody who came through. I appreciate y'all. We're going to shut it down. We're going to shut this down. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this. I personally think they missed an opportunity with this. I think $40, $50 would have been the sweet spot, absolutely, for this for sure. But I think $40 would have definitely sealed the deal for this one for a lot of people, and they would have gone and jumped up for it. But again, there's still no factions. There's nothing. There's nothing new here that really screams, "Yo, this is worth 70." And that's my honest take. 3D audio, the haptics look good, the visuals look good, but I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this one. I can't do this one. No, I'm not buying it day one. No, sir. And I'm not caving on this. I'm sorry. Listen, I gave them the benefit of the doubt the other day, right? And then we got the leaked that dropped this leaked gameplay, right? And then we got this, and judging from the leaked gameplay, it's the exact same build, only this time it's polished up as expected for the final presentation, and that's it. What up, Hip Hop Gamer? He says, nah, bro, this joint is worth 70. Listen, if you're getting it, get it. Enjoy it, bro. Let me know. I don't know if you're going to stream it. Definitely stream it. I'll definitely pull up and see what's up. But I'm not feeling it, bro. I'm not feeling that it's worth 70. I was expecting so much more from this. The purpose of the remake, especially with Last of Us 2 being such a big deal, with the new mechanics like prone and whatnot, you would think the vision for this was to incorporate everything. You get the ultimate experience of this. You do the maps, you redo the maps, you add that extra layer to them because they already added extra vegetation. I don't know if y'all saw it, like that part where like they're near the truck. They're adding extra vegetation and scenes. They could have done this for the stealth mechanics. I'm just saying. They showing off new mechanics. Them the dude mocap wise, he's walking through areas right there. That right there tells you again that the pro mechanic could have definitely been added to this game. But I don't know. Nah, that's just my take on the whole thing. Shout out to Hip Hop Gamer. Get God of War. They pick this up on sale around Christmas. That might be the plan. That might absolutely be the plan. But right now, it's not for me. And I don't want to soil nobody's mood. If you guys like it, hey, go ahead and buy it. Have fun. Enjoy. This isn't for, I'm not about that energy. If you guys want to get it, go ahead and get it. Don't let nobody change your perspective. You like it, buy it. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm just going to stand on my own square. I'm not going to buy into this. But, hey, shout out to the team of Naughty Dog. They did a good job in the polish department. It looks good in those regards. He said, yeah, let's be real. Fresh coat of paint does not in any way justify a full price tag. Pretty much. He said Last of Us retextured. Real talk, it feel like that, bro. Definitely feels like that. You catch the sale? I see you, bro. I see you. I'd rather play through part 2 golf edition. Base 70. Oh man. You know, you would think they would just do an ultimate collection with this, right? Let's say they didn't want to go ahead and add these mechanics. Okay, why not just put Last of Us Part 2 on top of this? You have the ultimate collection, and you go, hey, look, here it is, the ultimate experience. Because eventually, Part 2 is going to eventually get this treatment. You know what I mean? When it goes to PC, it's going to eventually come back again on console. Well, for PlayStation, it's going to be re-released on PS5, then push to PC. So why not just go ahead and get that out the way? Put the full bundle. Because if you do this again with Part 2 and you go, hey, guys, we're including Part 1, it's going to be like, dude, that's, what, four times now? Because we had the original release, right? We had the remaster. Now we have the remake, which is this. And then when they get into 4... and let's say they do a bundle and they bring that back, that's going to be 4 releases of Last of Us 1. Hey, man. Handle that. Part 1, version 3. Hey, I'm getting it for PS5 and PC, son. You already know. Much love to my dude, Big Clock. Oh, much love to you. You already know. Make sure you guys check out Hip Hop Gamer, man. Always dropping the knowledge. Appreciate you. We got to get you back on RGT one of these weeks. I know you've been busy, though. I see you, fam, out here moving. I see you. Shout out to Hip Hop Gamer. Always doing this thing. Much love, bro. But yeah, no, that's it. That is it. That is the stream for y'all. That is the stream. Nothing else to say on this. What's up, Eddie? What's up, Iman? I see y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of your night. See y'all tomorrow for RGT podcast. That is that's my reaction to the whole thing. I don't know what to say at this point. I don't know what to say. We'll talk about it tomorrow for sure. Maybe I'll have some more thoughts on this, but I don't know what to really say anymore. All right? Enjoy the rest of your night. Y'all be good, bro. I'm out of here. What up, Delta? What's up? I see you. I see y'all. Y'all enjoy it. I'm outie.